My name is Nathan Lim, and I'm in rheumatology. I didn't always know that I wanted to be a physician. My dad was also a physician as well, but I found, what really drew me to medicine was the ability to connect and really build relationships with patients as well. I went to medical school in Boston at Boston University, and then I did my residency and fellowship training at University of Southern California right here, LAC USC. Rheumatology is kind of a difficult field. It encompasses a lot of different conditions, but the majority of what we deal with is a lot of autoimmune diseases. They're for life or for a very long time, and you really get to know someone by seeing them every, few months over the span of their lifetime, and so you really build a really good connection with patients, I would say. I found my way to PIH Health through one of my former colleagues who actually was working here beforehand. And I really enjoyed my interview here, the mission statement of PIH Health and the community that they served. The team is probably the most important part of working as a rheumatologist. Kidney specialists, we work with lung doctors, we work with dermatology, we work with the pulmonologist as well, very closely with our clinic staff, nursing, medical assistants and everything too. I think one of my greatest strengths is, explaining difficult concepts in kind of easy to understand, straightforward ways, because rheumatology and medicine in general is incredibly complex, and the important part is having your patient understand what's going on and to be able to, take control of their own health and everything too. And so it's important to make sure everybody has the understanding of the situation, not just the patient, not just the doctor, but the family as well, because it's the family who sees the patient every single day. The most gratifying thing about what I do, I think, is when the patient comes back afterwards and they say, "Doctor, thank you for explaining." One of my favorite things to do in my free time is to explore restaurants. We live in Los Angeles, one of the greatest food cities in the world, and so, I want to make the most of it and explore all that Los Angeles food has to give. I would eventually want to have a family, get married, have some kids if that's in our cards as well. PIH Health, it's a good place to work. I think it's great for the patients as well. I think that's the most important part. I would say my goal is something that my father told me, as a physician, heal sometimes, comfort always. And I think that's one of the most important parts, to always be open and empathetic.